Hello, I hope you are well. I welcome you. To know about animals, stay with us until the end of the video. If you want, click the subscribe button. Let's go to the video. Fishes together with invertebrates, amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals form the 6 main groups of animals. The number of fish in the oceans, lakes and rivers of the world is very abundant and new species are constantly discovered. Fish are generally divided into 3 categories. Bone fishes, osteichthyes, which include 2 groups of ray fish and radial fin fish. There are more than 30,000 species of fish in total, and they range from familiar edible fish like salmon and tuna to more exotic lungfish and electric eels. The second group of fishes, cartilaginous fishes or cartilaginous fishes, include sharks, quadrupeds, rays and invertebrates. The third group of fishes are fishes without jaws, including sperm fishes and lampreys. There was also a fourth group of fishes called armored fishes, which have been extinct for a long time, and most experts consider spiny sharks in the group of fishes. All fish are equipped with gills like all animals. Fish need oxygen for their metabolism. The difference is that vertebrates that live on land breathe through air, while fish rely on oxygen dissolved in water. For this purpose, fishes have developed gills, complex, efficient and multi-layered organs that absorb oxygen from water and expel carbon dioxide. The gills only work when oxygenated water continuously flows through them. This is why fish and sharks are always on the move and die quickly when caught by fishermen. Some fishes, such as lungfishes and catfishes, have rudimentary lungs in addition to gills and can breathe air when required. Fishes were the first vertebrates in the world before there were vertebrates. There were chordates. Chordates are small marine animals with bilateral symmetry, a distinct head from a tail, and nerve cords running the length of their bodies. Just over 500 million years ago, during the Cambrian period, a population of chordates evolved into the first true vertebrates, which then gave rise to all the reptiles, birds, amphibians, and mammals we know. The 6th group of animals, i.e. invertebrates, did not find a backbone, and at the same time, they make up 97% of all animal species today. Most fish are cold-blooded. The vast majority of fish, like their distant relatives amphibians and reptiles, are cold-blooded. They depend on the water temperature of their environment for metabolism. It is interesting to note that barracuda, tuna, spotfish, and swordfish, which belong to the suborder Scombroidae, all have warm-blooded metabolisms, albeit using a completely different system than mammals and birds. A tuna can maintain an internal body temperature of 32 degrees Celsius even when swimming in water with a temperature of 7 degrees Celsius. Mako sharks are also endothermic, a compromise that gives them extra energy when they are chasing prey. Fish lay eggs instead of spawning. Oviparous vertebrates lay eggs, and their viviparous vertebrates are preserved, at least for a short period of time, in the mother's womb. Unlike other vertebrates, many fish species fertilize their eggs externally. The female fish produces hundreds or thousands of small unfertilized eggs in the same place where the male releases his sperm into the water. Some eggs and sperm find each other. Few fish have internal fertilization. That is, the male sex has an organ to fertilize the female sex. Of course, there are a few exceptions. In viviparous fish, hatching occurs in the mother's body. There are even some viviparous fish, such as lemon sharks, where the female sex has an organ very similar to a mammalian placenta. Many fish are equipped with airbags. Fish live in stratified ecosystems. The food chain 9 meters below the water surface is very different from 2 to 3 kilometers deep. For this reason, the advantage of the fish is to maintain a constant depth, which many species do with the help of special air sacs. This air sac is a gas-filled organ inside the fish's body that keeps the fish buoyant and eliminates the need to swim at top speed. It is believed, although not yet proven, that the primitive lung of the first tetrapods evolved from the air sacs of fish. This means that this airbag was chosen for the secondary purpose that vertebrates can settle on land. Fish may be able to feel pain. Even people who support more humane treatment of higher vertebrates like cows and chickens have no opinion about fish. But a handful of, somewhat controversial, studies show that fish are capable of feeling pain, even though these vertebrates lack a structure in their brain called the neocortex, which is associated with pain in mammals. In England, the Royal Society for the Protection of Animals has paid attention to the issue of harming fish, which they believe is most likely to occur in industrial fish farms in the field of fishing hooks. Fish are not able to blink. One of the features that make fish look strange to us is the lack of eyelids. For this reason, fish do not have the ability to blink. Spotted mackerel maintains its stare in any state, calm, frightened, alive or dead. Also, the question arises, do fish sleep? If they sleep, how do they fall asleep? There is evidence that fish sleep, or at least behave in a similar way to human sleep. Some fish slowly float in place or prop themselves up with the help of rocks or corals, which may reduce fuel activity and show the organ of the body. Even when a fish appears motionless, ocean currents still deliver oxygen to its gills. Fish sense activity with their lateral lines. Although many fish have excellent eyesight, they cannot make accurate measurements without hearing and sight. As a result, these marine vertebrates are equipped with a sense that land-dwelling vertebrates lack. A lateral line, running the length of their body that senses water movement and, in some species, even electrical currents. A fish's lateral line is especially important for maintaining its place in the food chain. Predatory fish use this sixth sense to grab prey, and prey use this sense to escape from predators. Fish also use their lateral lines to form groups and choose the right path for periodic migrations. There are many fish in the seas. Some species of fish are abundant in the seas. The oceans of the world are very big and deep, and the fish that live in them are very populous and fertile. This may convince people that tuna or salmon are inexhaustible food sources, but the truth is that overfishing can easily drive a fish population to extinction. When humans use these species in their food basket, they make the process of using them faster than the process of reproducing and replenishing their reserves. Unfortunately, despite the proven risk of extinction of fish species, commercial fishermen continue to catch certain species of fish relentlessly. If this trend continues, some of our favorite fish may disappear from the world's oceans within the next 50 years. Thank you for staying with us until the end of the video. Please like and subscribe to be informed about our latest videos. Have a good time.